Hey there, assassins. It's me, your boy. We're back with some Assassin's Creed 2, and let me tell you, a lot's happened since you all saw us last. Um, where to start? Uh, I want to focus on game stuff here in a minute, but Mose is home. She's doing well. They end up having to extract one of her lower left teeth in addition to most of her upper left. Her right side was fine though, so she should be doing well. I'm in my last week of training this class, and you know what? I'm super okay with it. My group is a nice bunch. They're nice enough.
What a skilled athlete!
But they won't talk to me. I know that sounds petty as fuck, but when you're teaching a class and they're not talking to you, like at all, that gets really rough, man.
Moving like the wind!
Because it feels like you're teaching to a wall, and then when I send them out, because this is work from home stuff, when I send them out in the rooms, they're like, oh yeah, well I learned better hands-on and visual. I'm like, that's all fine and stuff, but like, you're not even trying to participate in when I ask you all questions. Like, I don't even ask them hard questions most of the time. Most of the time, I'm just like, so when I say this, what do you think of? Like, there's no right or wrong answer for it, really. It is whatever it is. But oh no, that's a hard question. Yeti is such a mean trainer, and I'm just it frustrates me. At least the group that I helped that is international for us, they at least had an excuse where English was nobody's first language in that room except for me. So like, I totally get that they were nervous to try to flex it. And while yeah, that took a little bit of adjustment, I adjusted. But this group, they don't have that excuse at all. And I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. They're a nice bunch. And I can tell they like to talk when we're not talking about class stuff. Then the class stuff, dead of the world. I'm venting primarily because I had a lot I needed to cover today, so I was going pretty quick. Admittedly, I threw a bus at them in terms of information, and they were great for about half the day. But I realized they spent pretty much all their fun points, all their participation points got spent the first half of the day, and it was like I might as well have been trying to teach my cat how to do this shit.
Climbing a bit of
She'd
scaffolding
be
is all
out
well and
occasionally.
good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower then? Torno fra un attimo.
Bro, is that the tower I just climbed? If so, I'm upsetting. I'm pretty sure it is. On the road again. If I had known. Shit. That works for me. But that's a lot of the real world stuff. Let's talk about what's happened here in game. Uh, oh, last real world thing. I've started packing, which is a weird feeling because I've never had to pack my own stuff. I know it sounds entitled as hell, but the last time I moved, I was probably 9 or 10 years old, so it cut me a little bit of slack. Not many 9 or 10-year-olds pack their own stuff. Maybe you did. I didn't. But yeah, in game. So I did go through and do a lot.
So?
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Cool. Thanks, Rosa. Alright, that's done. You can look at our money and see I've been saving up. But that's not all I've done. I also, let me repair that, have bought pretty much everything that was available. Bought it. There was really no reason for y'all to see me like struggle with that. So we bought everything that's currently available. I did eventually say, okay, I'll get some treasure maps, and we have to buy paintings anyways. We are earning... Oh shit, the villa chest is full. I need to go get that. But we're getting like 11 or 12,000 florins for every update. Where's the nearest fast travel? I do want to go get that. That's where I came in from. Okay. Sorry if you're here for story. It's happening, just slowly. I don't think I have to buy all of the dyes.
But you'll be back, signore. Until then.
We didn't do the, this will be a trophy right here. Or not. It's weird. The trophy is buy a painting in Florence and Venice. I've done both.
Always a pleasure, signore.
Oh, okay, there it is. We had to get out of the menu. It's all to increase the value, damn it.
I say, these circumstances.
You're not allowed up here. Leave. Get down now.
Damn it, I meant to do this before going live. Yep, that's the way I wanted to go. Oh, the map's gonna be cluttered with treasure chest stuff. I'm not gonna focus on getting too much of it. Mainly that's something for me to do offline while I'm waiting on money. That was the only reason I really went and did it. We've gotten some trophies. I did get the pickpocketing trophy, which we were actually really close to getting it anyways. I totally could have got that on stream and it really not impact anything. We also went and got one for hiring 3,000 florins worth of courtesans and hiding 5 dead bodies in a... And then we just picked up art connoisseur. So we're moving along. I don't know how to get this set of treasure. I got every other treasure in this area except for that one. And I can get on the level for it. It's below. But I don't know how to get specifically to where that's at. So I'm at a bit of a loss. But I digress.
You won't believe your eyes. I distilled an elixir
I
of
do know when we're not in class, I plan on working much earlier hours. Because this is horseshit. I hate it. I have to do everything so late. So I typically like to have an hour between streaming and work. Same stuff. That lets me eat, kind of decompress a little bit. It gives a little bit of a buffer between talking a lot for work and talking a lot on stream.
Just let me go. I'm nobody. Not important. Mercy, mercy.
It was staring me right in the face. I couldn't say no. Do I need the money? Not at all. But yeah, I farmed up a bunch. I got all the treasure in Firenze.
Get down. Peasants are not allowed.
And I have most of it in Tuscany.
He's here.
Like, I'd say 70% of it. I haven't done any in Forlì that I didn't already have. And Venice is going to be a new one, but I promise we're not going to get them all. I want some.
What the devil are you doing now? Ora! I'm to kill any I find up here.
Man, that one viewpoint really opened up stuff for us. Oh, there was a little bit of a number miscounting in the last session involving feather number 34. The first instance of it was actually number 33. I corrected it in the video description because I caught it later. I did 34 twice. Hi, Migs. I haven't found any feathers yet, so that's not gonna mess me up just yet. Yeah, I did number 34 twice. One of them was 33. Oh, you know, stabbing. To my defense, it was a little hard to tell exactly like where I was at because a lot of it was in an area that I didn't have unlocked. It's on the other side, isn't it? I just see these icons, I have to go for it.
Hey, what the devil's taking you?
Who's that guy?
What are you doing?
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my speech. Bear with me, Abby.
Oh, do I have to go up? It's hard to tell sometimes when the indicators like if they're above you or not. Like they are dimmed out, so it's not like there's nothing there, but I feel the effect could be a little bit more pronounced.
Ben trovato, Ugo. What's the trouble?
You and Rosa managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them and now they await execution.
Do you know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
Is
I'll
that
have your
a
brothers back here in no time.
Elias Touffet? Was he in Assassin's Creed 2? Hold up, let me research this. Yes, I was right. He's the one of his most famous voices is Adam Jensen in Deus Ex. I may have butchered his last name, and if I did, I apologize. What's wild to me about him, and I think it's the coolest, most envious thing, is that his normal voice is Adam Jensen. Like, that's just his normal raspy ass speaking voice. Not like, God, I wish I sounded that fucking cool, man. And that's not true, Migs. The problem is that you take way more time to familiarize yourself with the roles that English VA do in anime than I do. I know them in games, but I don't watch anime in English, so I don't know who does what role, because I don't have any attachment to it in English.
I'm the people! Spare me! The markets belong to the people!
Emilio says he seeks unity, but all he really wants is control.
Your crimes cannot continue. The people won't allow it.
The markets belong to the people!
Emilio says he seeks unity, but all he really wants is control.
Right,
Your crimes cannot
but that's the exception, not the rule. That's not the sole exception. Bebop,
Emilio says he seeks
FMA.
unity, but all he really wants is control.
Trigon doesn't have to be, but I do prefer it in English.
Stay close.
Do we just have to get these guys out? Oh, to get them back to Adam Jensen. Got it. And I mean, if you go watch when I played Deadly Premonition, and I picked out both Alyssa and Bates's voice from Clock Tower 2 in that game. Dragon Ball I can do in Japanese. I don't mind to do it in Japanese at all. Do I prefer the English voices? Sure. But, like, you won't hear me complain about the Japanese one. I've not really watched enough Yu Yu Hakusho to be attached to it one way or the other. Aside from Kuwabara. Damn it, Urameshi. I'm gonna kick your ass. Fucking nerd. Yeah, Shin-Chan in English is pretty good. I feel that adds some of the humor for that kind of show. Being able to just hear it in your own language, it helps. But I really haven't tried to listen to it in Japanese. It might be okay, but it would be hard to not hear the English voices. And like English dubs, especially these days, are generally like pretty okay. I prefer the game knowledge that I retain. I much prefer for the VA knowledge I retain is more for games.
Very, very serious. Get on his right side.
All right, this way.
Though I did find Red Foreman in Dead Space 9. Dead Space. Deep Space 9. Wow. Now that's a crossover I'd be okay with. Fucking Cisco on Ishimura trying to survive. Odo's been taken over and has become a necromorph who can literally morph.
Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Dead Space 9. Yeah, DS9. I found Red Foreman as we watched the episode where he saw the TNG Ferengi. You mean the ones that are absolutely reprehensible and we don't get any of the good ones like Rom? Because Rom's a fucking good egg and deserves only the best. I don't know. I like Quark, even though Quark is a shithead. And I do have a soft spot for the Grand Nagus. Just because he amuses me. You all are thieves. You're terrible at being thieves. I mean, kinda, but kinda not. We didn't get a lot of time with the Ferengi and TNG. They went from, like, occasional nuisance. And we got to see more, like, Ferengi military.
Listen to them squeal.
To seeing more of, like, the commerce that they're well known for. If anything, we got a much more accurate look at Ferengi culture as a whole in DS9. For the record, just so it's on stream, Savvy and I are in season 5 of DS9. Damn, they were tripping over each other to get to me. I mean, they still kind of are. The reason they were more feral in TNG is because we were dealing with more of the military kind. So there wasn't really quite the need for business and business culture. But I feel that that's instinctive of most Ferengi. I mean, fuck, DS9 has the entire episode where they go to Ferenginar and there's because their mom's being audited, essentially. Ow. Ow.
Back from me!
Anyway, she has to walk around the house naked because it's stupid. Why are we picking this guy up? That's a bunch of damage I didn't need to take.
Release me!
Well, she does a lot of shit to break the rules. That's kind of her whole deal. But, like, it's just Ferengi culture that the Ferengi women don't wear clothes. As dumb as it is. But that's pretty fucking feral to me. Or how they get when they get their ears rubbed. Yeah, it's hard to show female Ferengi because of that reason. You don't see a lot of female Klingon either. I mean, you do occasionally, but not a lot. I do have a pretty substantial liking of Garrick. Like, that man can never just speak plainly. He is every bit of the underhandedness that Cardassians are known for. And then he is, like, on the opposite side. Granted, Garrett can be pretty ruthless himself, but then you got Gul Dukat.
Follow my lead.
I'm impressed.
Who I actually like as a villain.
So quickly.
I aim to please.
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
Thanks, Adam Jensen. Yeah, Dukat's pretty great. We just did one of the more well-known DS9 episodes where they go into the I think the episode's called Trouble with Tribbles for the TOS episode for it. Now I've seen that episode because I'm also watching TOS, but it was actually pretty fucking neat to see the DS9 cast get inserted into an actual TOS episode. It was like we knew how it was supposed to go, but it almost didn't. Right, and he gives the shittiest fucking excuse. I was so let down. We do not discuss it with outsiders. Like, bro, what the fuck? Also, I do not claim to do a Worf voice at all. Let me be clear on that before someone's like shitty Worf voice. I know. I do dishonor to his voice. Apparently that is something that gets explored later. I don't know what the reason is, but I'm probably going to be disappointed. And then fucking O'Brien thought the random dude at the bar was Kirk, and he's like, there he is. That's Kirk. That's Kirk right there.
Down below with the rat.
Oh, go buy him a beer. This is some rando hanging out with Scotty. Oh man, I was fucking rolling that episode. I had a really good time watching it. Oh, are you talking about the, mental prison where he was there for, 20 years? When really it was just, 6 hours? Because if that's one, then yeah, that one was pretty good, too. Yeah, that was a good one. He came back and he just wasn't quite the same. Hi, Adam Jensen.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Yeah, he gets to experience 20 years of prison all in the span of 6 hours. And when he gets back, he has all these prison tendencies and he just can't free himself of it. And then they never bring it up again. Yeah, we're in the 5th season of DS9, and I'm in the 3rd season of TOS. Savvy is not watching most of TOS with me, which is fair. It's not as hokey as I thought it would be. It is a little hokey, but it's more horny than anything. And granted, I guess Star Trek's always been a little horny, but TOS is really fucking horny. Or in DS9, Worf never brings up the fact that he has a fucking child. Or he just acts like he had nothing to do with Alexander's mom. Despite the fact, he wanted to marry the shit out of her in TNG. Just pretend she doesn't exist when he meets Dax. I have never loved anyone. What the fuck, bro? That's not exactly what he says, but that's paraphrasing it. But yeah, Star Trek does stay very horny. But TOS is especially fucking horny.
I want no part of this evil!
I want no part of this evil. Same. Oh, hey, excuse me, Bard. You're about to get assassinated. Damn!
Risky strike. Wait for a good opening.
Yeah, that would be nice, Twitch.
Flank him. Let's end this quickly.
Yeah, two things that annoy me about like Twitch subs from the perspective of like someone wanting to do a sub, not even the person receiving the benefit from it, is you can't renew it easily on mobile, and you can't automate your Prime sub. You have to go in and manually redo it every, you know. Like, I understand that they probably do that so many people don't just set it and forget it. It encourages them to actually use it. I fucking hate it. Like, from a person doing the sub, not even as a person receiving it. But I just think that's so annoying to make people do that for their Prime subs.
Come see what pride, beauty, and years of experience can do for you.
Oh, Galron. His face bothers me so much. Like, they just... He's all eyeballs and forehead. But especially his eyes. I will say it's been really interesting for my Star Trek journey because I'm getting like older stuff, but I'm also watching some of the newer stuff like Lower Decks and Picard. Picard is interesting. To be honest, season 1 and 2 are fairly skippable. Season 3, though, is at least fun. I wonder if I can sneak in and get this. No. What in the fuck? That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to scale down the building.
Moving like the wind.
I like how I accidentally did that. And that guy was like, dude, that was fucking sick. A levy will be imposed. Okay, no, he's not going to, so...
I have 4 murders and 2
I want no part of this.
He did a sick Italian flip. Assassino. Bro, do a kick flip.
I'm not involved.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want no part of this.
The
nazione
Perla Valora! I want no part of this! Please, just leave me be! I'm not a party to any of this! Please, just leave me be! I'm not a party to any of this!
One of these I'd like
I
to
want no part of this.
Who taught you to move like that?
sneak up on. Do an Italian ollie. Do a DiGiorno grind. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We'll find a place to climb up in a minute. There, I was able to sneak one of them. I feel like a sneaky lad instead of a woohoo stabby man. It's like a regular olive oil with Parmesan cheese. It's not delivery, it's a me, Mario. I hate having notoriety. I will generally go out of my way to get rid of it, even if I'm about to just go get it back. It makes it so hard to do anything. That was what I was going for. Okay. Okay, they weren't letting me turn right. What is wrong with the control? It is like hard turning left.
Molto bene, Ezio. This is exactly what we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
Molto bene, Ezio.
Impressive move.
Come, amici. A weekly bleeding is part of
Hey, Tostinos, pizza rolls. We go to check the books. SpaghettiOs, Claudia. Would you like to look at the
Please,
book?
enter. Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here, and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
Oh, what? You can see him. Oh, hey, you can get in there. I thought that was weird.
Another capering crusader. Che idiota.
That's really good design, having him speed climb. It's like I went back and watched a little bit of the Assassin's Creed 1 footage I recorded. Altair really climbs that slow. It's ridiculous. They probably figured people would appreciate like a slower, more methodical game, but this is absolutely a series that benefited from being sped up a little bit. It's more fun, it makes the assassins seem even more cool. It was all in all a good decision.
Aha! Bring him back!
Migs, are you still in here? If so, I have a question for you. Do you think Konami will port Metal Gear Rising as part of the Master Collection?
Get there!
Stop him, ragazzi!
Maybe Volume 2? What do you think's going to be in Volume 2? Like, I have my own thoughts, but I want to see if they're... God damn it. As off base as... I don't know, they could be very on base. I think we're going to get, at the very least, Peace Walker, and maybe 4. Possibly Portable Ops.
Get down now! What are you doing here? Get
I
down!
think it'll be Rising 4 and Peace Walker. Somebody mentioned the possibility of Portable Ops, and I was like, man, I don't... Shit, he's booking it. He's up there yelling about shit.
Over here.
Like, they have to do 4. Have to.
Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Seek out, though, Ezio. We await word of your success.
The reason why I asked was, 1, just general conversation, but 2, I want to replay Rising. Like, specifically Rising. I would say Fox Engine's a safe bet. You know we've seen some screenshots of it already, right?
Aha! You'll not get back. Where has he gone? Why are you up here? Please. Aha! Laju! On him!
Yeah, we've got. I mean, they don't really show much. This is a terrible time, but I do have to step away. Fuck. I'll be right back. Yeah, man, it's those are straight from Konami. I confirmed them myself, and Konami has since posted them on social media, so like they're legit. But like, yeah, it's looking good, and we know that all of the we know that the game will have the original voice actors. What we don't know is if they're actually coming back to re-record dialogue or if they're literally just going to slap in the old dialogue. That was so luck. But yeah, they did say that they are going to be staying faithful to the original story. Oh, that was in the press release.
The house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we also went with that.
Enough with the farm. What is it you want, Carlos?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target now.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye, Emilio.
Good enough for me.
What if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlos speaks true, I must find a place to hide just until the meeting.
What? Come back here!
He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks. No, I've worked too hard for this.
They're not letting his meter drop. Yeah, I would not count on Kojima being involved. And that's probably, even if Konami offered him, like, hey, do you want to be involved in this? That man was trying to escape from Metal Gear for years. Like, he's free.
Get down from there, Ora!
Yeah, I would say absolutely no Kojima is going to be involved, and to anyone thinking he's going to pull Bamboozle, I mean, good on you, I guess. And if you're right, then hey, I'm here for it. But I don't think it's going to happen. That took too long. Trying to stay relatively stealthy. Yeah, like, I'm not going to get my hopes up for Kojima involvement. because that man is free. And there's a tweet that's been cycling around from back in 2010 where essentially he was talking about like how, you know, the company that owns a property has the right to make whatever sequels they want or do with it what they want. And I mean, if Konami's gonna do it, then they don't really need them. I would love it if they would. I would love to see them mend the bridge. But I still think it's gonna happen. But yeah, it's officially called Metal Gear Solid Delta. But I mean, you can call it Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. They did explain why they called it Delta. Did you catch that?
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero Scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we
Basically,
enough with the farms. What is it you want, Carlo?
Let's call the meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well.
it's what Delta means, which is basically like
If you want my advice,
change
I'd find a less conspicuous
with
place to
like change to certain aspects of it, but not to
Seta
others.
is a fortress.
If you say so.
There he is!
Goodbye,
Now you!
Emilio.
Guns, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide, just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attack. No, I've worked too hard for this.
Oh shit, I gave up a great spot. No, I didn't. I wonder if I can wait here for him to get on the boat. Or does he keep going up? I wouldn't think he'd get to a boat by going up. But yeah, I posted,
There's so much less crime. The people have better lives. So some must leave. It is the price of progress. Why must the
it's the
assassins
very
always
last
leave?
comment there.
But Giovanni, he had just
The
left.
Delta symbol was chosen because its meaning fits the concept of the remake project. Delta means change or difference without changing structure. That's from the official Metal Gear Twitter. Here's
Is the
his
ship
boat.
loaded? Are you ready? Yes, and quickly.
Oh god, it's locking my camera down. Oh, I can't climb up. That plan didn't... What happened? I couldn't assassinate him, I couldn't climb up. That was so weird. Let's see if I could get in there a little easier, but I don't think I can. I mean, I suppose we can just go around to the back, I guess. it's a little safer. And actually probably a little faster too. Oh shit, the door's closed. Beans. Beans, beans, beans. Okay, that was not faster. It should have been faster, mind you, but it wasn't.
Get down, now!
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we also would be that.
Enough with the bards. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called the meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target now.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye, Emilio.
Cazzo, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide, just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks. No, I've worked too hard for this.
I want to do this in a cool way. Like, could I run down there and go kill him? Yeah. But I want it to be cool.
There is so much less crime. The people have better lives. So some must leave. It is the price of progress. Why must
Kojima hasn't said shit,
like Giovanni, if he had just
by the way.
enough alone.
Like, he'll still retweet Metal Gear Solid stuff that he thinks is neat. But from what I can tell, he has not commented at all on what Konami's doing.
Is the ship loaded? Are you ready? Yes, and quickly.
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Set has fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of Ten. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
Embers is actually in the Ezio collection. Both Embers and the prequel one with his dad are all part of the Ezio collection. Good call out though.
Non-carrier pigeons are to be shot at will by the populace. A bounty of 1 ducat per 100 shall be offered as recompense.
He's starting to get a little scruffy. It's live action. And I think each episode runs about 10 minutes, and there's like 3 episodes. But it's on here too. Oh, can we actually go into a new part of the city? Fuck yeah, we can. We just gotta cross the river. Alright. We'll cross it the silly way, because I don't know when... I have to be weird or I'll die. Really? I'm not gonna do a collect-a-thon beyond getting viewpoints. If I see a feather, then okay, sure, but I'll have to figure out where it's at. I really want the next collect-a-thon to be the last. At least while we still have main story stuff to do. So I'm gonna get viewpoints as we run by them.
To all citizens of the most serene republic, following the increase in accidents and drownings upon the Grand Canal, a decree has been brought into effect barring excessive drinking while at the helm.
Where is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person.
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
Your family works you to bits.
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle close. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work harder. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand.
I'm getting away from
But
that.
it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know. He just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. I keep trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia. The newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, and that's called being a sycophant.
A what? What did you call me?
A doormat. A flatterer. A bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo. You don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I am 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
Ongoing. Please be patient and do not let frustration caused by delays at the workmen themselves.
Keep moving.
Is it much further?
Don't be such a flicker.
I like that Ezio will flip his cloak over his arm
Buongiorno,
when
cousin.
you're not running.
Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so? What of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week. We should keep moving.
And what does the Spaniard have to say of this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
He's here? From Roma?
So I've heard.
Good. Perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the robes of the dog, cousin.
I didn't know there was a decision to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
Obvious indeed. It should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. You know it's not up to either of you. For all we know, you may not even choose a barbarico. And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Basta! Now wait for his arrival.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes! Signori, we should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us. Thank you, Doctor. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for him?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions, though he's not much of a conversationalist.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Dojo was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Dojo Mochenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mochenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me. I don't want any blood spilled here this time. It must appear to all that those who when are you closest?
A little bit.
He may not care to hear what I have to say. He trusts me by now as one of his own.
Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate the kitchen and poison his meal.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets, but chances are good that I can procure some Cantarella.
Yes, and what is that?
It is a most effective form of arsenic, and difficult to trace.
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's decided.
A long ass tailing mission, man.
Remember to visit Mercutio's cucina for all your black species.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe, who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarico. I want this done promptly. Bene, I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
Che idiota sono. I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
What? Yeah, the hood would make him stick out a lot. I agree. Oh shit, I might have to go to the villa here soon.
What is going on here?
Stai attento.
There may be one
There!
accident that
Hold
goes
him!
in.
You will
Look,
not
this
get away!
has its advantages. It's inexpensive.
Which way did he go?
There they go with the rocks.
Eccolo! He's right there.
Oh, there was a ladder that headed right here.
He's here!
This was my goal the whole time.
By decree of the Council of Ten, all cittadini wishing to enlarge their street cellar must first seek planning permission. The incident in San Polo and its like are to be avoided, and violators will be punished. Does there something ail good citizens? You need to...
That's it.
The minor council has
back if you
So many flashbangs.
with the coastal cities of the Barbary Coast. A new agreement has been signed in the Bay.
I have the money, so please shut the fuck up about many things. We're gonna hop over to the villa now, just that way I don't have to do it later. At least like soon later. Did I get all the art?
Addio then.
They didn't update.
But
Oh, there is a new sword. And it's better than what I'm using, so hell yes. About armor. There is new armor. A new small weapon.
Your coin seems genuine.
So all that was actually upgrades.
but you'll be back, signore. Until then, addio.
Yeah, what I did to get all the money was I just let the game idle while I was doing other stuff, and I would collect every so often. That helped keep me pretty much where I needed to be. I bought all the upgrades that helped me get more money. And then once I bought all the upgrades, I just started hoarding until our next stream. And that's how I have that much money.
Perfection is not measured in coin. I have scores of new works from exciting young artists.
Oops.
He must have Il Kakasangwe moving like that.
That's something I do in a lot of these Assassin's Creed games, because I usually have time where like I can let the game run, but I'm not really able to play. And hey, we got an upgrade. So that'll be one more armor set for me. I get these viewpoints in. I like how we pretty much got back all the money we just spent. Oh, there's still like almost 30 viewpoints. Fucking where? Okay, that one's gotta unlock some more. Unless we're at the limit for the area.
Following the death of the Portuguese ambassador, the council reminds all citizens not to eat the fish from the city's canal, extending the water.
Oh, beans. Double beans. I want up there. I don't know how to get up there, but I need to figure out how to get up there. Certainly this isn't climbable.
Oh, that is impressive.
Oh, okay, here we go. It's restricted. Alright then. That's a lot of dudes down there. Fuck. So that didn't even need to be on this building.
Not you! You die! Oi, morto!
Yeah, this place has a glyph somewhere. I do want to look for it. This will be our first glyph of the session, y'all. Gotta keep your ears out. Oh, wow. They were like, fuck you, you're not getting on this roof easily. They meant it too, huh?
Get him! There!
Oh, oh, oh.
You won't run away this time! Which way? There! Why run?
I framed it. Let's go. It's the same story there too. I see. Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Stick to the path, buddy. As hard as it is to see, it's gonna be over like that, up, over. is number 15, I think. Oh, my favorite. I think these annoy me more than anything. So which one is solo? This one is solo. So that's the one that we need to kind of calibrate everything to, yeah. It looks funny. Like, I can't see how that matches anywhere. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. It just has this, like, abrupt kind of cut. Death of all tyrants will set the people free. There we go, more running. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So is the sync point up here? Is it? This is quite possibly one of the tallest buildings in Venezia. I didn't think I was going to be able to climb this. I hate how blocked off that roof is. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. We've got a codex page. That was too far. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to venture out beyond that. Well, let's grab that codex page super quick, because it's really the only, like, on-map collectible. That Bard was ready to shoot his shot. What number was that? I'm gonna pause while I figure it out. That was number 7. I mean, if I see it, I'm gonna go for it. If that's fair. I'm pretty much saving all the remaining feathers and stuff for another collect-a-thon. We did a really good job keeping up with them.
Me of Cowdown. Dropped from a high tower, I'm beginning to think your
Every
face
time
would
I
look better
press
black and floated. You're obviously quite the weight. I'm considered a funny man too, you know. Stop or I'll rip. Eccolo! Get him! Die! You cannot escape!
Oh, I forgot that those guys can catch up with you and beat your ass.
You'll break something there. Stop it. How long can you keep running, eh? Where's your boy? We'll catch him. Faster! He's losing us! On him!
That was my fault.
I lost sight of him. Eccolo! Hurry, get him!
Alright. Let's go.
Now, go! Remember your training! Now, to get on his blind side! Die! Leave it open! Let him down! Keep your position like you were taught! Now, remember your training, man! Die! Die! Keep your wits about you, ragazzi! Keep cool, ragazzi! Each one is different! Pazienza! Finish him! Open it! Strike! Ora!
That's it. Come back if you need me.
Yeah, we're passing into a place we've been before. So let's go to the art merchant, because they may have some new stuff for us.
I have it!
San Marco, sure.
Grazie. And come again, sir.
Watch him all day.
There I am, incognito. Sorry to delay that. Oh, beans, I have to. What number is that? It's number 6, if I'm looking at this right. You know, I zoomed it in 500% and it just fucking... I need it closer. We're gonna say that's 6. If we're gonna run into them naturally, we might as well mark them. What's this I have to do later?
Must be leaving very soon. Not in 5 minutes.
Oops.
Great metal work here.
The merchant Medardo of San Polo has been found guilty of treason against the Serene Republic and will be executed publicly in the Piazza di San
The Doge and Council stay to determine a course of action. Merchants had better come all trade.
Guard! Stop him! Help! Stay away from me!
I really don't feel like dealing with the notoriety.
healing services for all advanced flock.
Salute, bello mio. Come stai? You back to see me already?
Desolato, mia cara, but I am not here to play. I must speak with Antonio. It's urgent.
Antonio! Ezio's here!
There's such a wave of words.
Ezio, is everything all right?
Carlo Grimaldi and the Barbarigo are in league with the one they call the Spaniard. They're going to murder the Doge and replace him with one of their own. They will have all of Venezia, their entire fleet, in their grasp.
And they call me a criminal.
Then you'll help me.
You have me on your side, brother. And the support of all my men.
And women.
Grazie, amici.
But, Ezio, I must warn you. It's not going to be so easy this time. Palazzo Ducale is the most heavily guarded building in Venezia.
Nothing is impenetrable.
This is why we like you, Ezio.
Come, let's go take a look. We'll come up with a plan.
I'm surprised we didn't have an innuendo there.
Say business with the Doge. Terrible. Though, treachery like this no longer surprises me. When I was a child, we were taught that the nobles were just and kind. I believed it. Though my father was only a cobbler, and my mother a scullery maid, I aspired to be much more. I studied hard. I persevered. But the nobles would never have me. If you are not born one of them, acceptance is impossible. So I ask you, Ezio, who are the true nobles of Venezia? Men like Carlo Grimaldi and Marco Barbarigo? No! I say we are. The thieves and mercenary and whores. While we work to save this city and its people, the nobles seek to make it their plaything. We need to scout the palazzo carefully. See it from every angle. We just might find a way in. I know of a tall campanile behind the palazzo. Or we might find a way to climb the back of the basilica. Do you have any ideas?
I assume the front door is out.
Va bene. We'll try the front door as well, Saputello.
Andiamo. So, what do you think?
We're not getting in this way. They'll have time to murder the Doge before we're able to get through all these guards.
This way.
Bro, does he have to climb? He'll get here. Eventually. Yeah, this one was made really easy just for him.
Look at that. Archers everywhere.
And the walls are impossible to climb on this side. Fall in.
He said, fuck that. I'll come down normally.
What's the point of this dancer, El Diablo? Has he lost his mind?
I don't even know where the fuck he's at. I think I confused him going after that chest.
Bene, we're in luck. Looks like there's a perfect path up the scaffolding to the roof of the basilica. Shall we?
All right, this way.
Ezio, look! Isn't that him? Grimaldi!
Don't you understand what I'm offering you, Signore? Listen to me, please. Or this will be your last chance.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. I meant nothing by it. I'm only looking out for your safety.
We're running out of time. There's no way through this fence, and there are guards everywhere. Diavolo!
Qui, let's do it.
It's impossible.
I want to pop in.
There's no way in or out for men. Only birds.
Yes, birds.
Where are you going now?
To see my friend Leonardo.
You just gonna hang out with Leonardo? How's that gonna solve anything?
God, help me!
Where? There! There! After him! Hurry!
Keep cool, ragazzi. This one is different. Keep down. Keep your wits about you, ragazzi. Remember, disciplina wins the day. It's time. Keep your wits about you, ragazzi.
Was it worth it, lads?
Following the recent festival fire in San Polo, the Doge has decreed that the manufacture of cookie d'artificio be controlled and subject to certain standards. The guild has the complete list for consultation.
Look where you're going.
You must understand, I'm going to see my friend Leonardo. My really, really good friend. We're such good friends. Me and Leonardo. Such good friends.
I need your help, Leonardo. Does it work?
What? What are you asking?
Does it work, Leonardo? Can it really fly?
I don't know.
It's only a prototype, an idea. It's not ready yet.
Have you tried it?
No, it's too dangerous. To test it, you'd have to leap off a tower. Who would be mad enough to do a thing like that?
I will.
Leonardo, I think you just found your madman. So, how does she work?
Have you ever watched a bird in flight? It's not about being lighter than air. It's about grace and balance. You must use your body's own weight to control your elevation and direction. Good luck, Ezio.
I didn't think it was going to go down that fast.
I can't believe it! It worked! It really worked! You flew, Ezio! You flew!
See, but not very far.
Well, what were you expecting? The machine wasn't designed for distance. All right, look, let me go over my plans here. Maybe I can find some way to extend the duration of the flight.
Ezio, my men tell me Carlo has the poison. We must hurry.
Antonio, this is Leonardo, the master inventor who built these pezzo di merda.
Hey, it's not the machine's fault. It's mine. I've checked and rechecked my blueprints. It's just impossible. I don't know how to extend the flight. Ah, che idea del cazzo! Eureka! Of course! Genio!
What is he doing now?
Heat rises. It needs fire. Heated air under its wings will lift the machine.
Leonardo, what good is one fire going to do?
Not one fire, Ezio. A dozen, built all across the city. Enough to carry you from here all the way to the Palazzo Ducale.
How? Ah, capisco. My men could do that, but you are forgetting about the guards.
Don't worry, I will take care of them.
I'll give the order to have my men move in behind you, and hold the locations. They'll light them all up the second the sun goes down over San Marco.
They didn't give a fuck that I killed those guys. They were just like, eh. They had it coming. Double damn it.
This is ridiculous. Vincenzo was supposed to take my shift an hour ago. My wife is going to murder me if I miss dinner.
E che ti frega? Just go. It's not like we're guarding the dojo.
What the hell are we guarding anything?
A shipment from China. Some kind of colored powder they brought over for a big party.
Well, while we're here. Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. Like I said, climbing, I don't need to climb. I can step. I can step farther than anyone. Let him get close and then do the stabby stab to all of them.
Ah, you are an entertainer. You seek to amuse me. Very funny. Would you like...
Fucking...
Not you! He's there, huh? We've got work to do. Be good. We are getting so many strong on patrol these days.
Yeah, pay that dude off. They're all up high.
Down or die! Hey, you shouldn't... Not you! He's there, on him! Die, cunt! Die, bastardo! No, you don't. I see him! There! There! Eccolo! Get him!
That was pretty easy.
Not you! There! There!
Yo, he said absolutely not. You could have died painlessly. But instead you chose that. That's not my fault. There was an attempt. Admittedly, when we get through the next kind of major story area, I think I am going to cut it. We're not going to do any sort of collect-a-thon stuff for this session for once. It's going to be all story. But I'm feeling kind of tired.
Hey, what's wrong with you? How?
Where the fuck is my quest marker? It's all the way in Timbuktu.
We deal with troublemakers, you ask? We separate them from that try to stay out of
this scheme.
There's a faster way to do this. Instead of navigating through town and shit. That's fine. We'll go pick up our money and then go back over to the Thieves Guild.
Come, don't be shy.
I may be expensive, but my good.
We should know how to get those 2 treasure chests.
Great metal work here.
It is all healing services for all the gods.
Over at the Thieves Guild. So there, we get to skip the city, and we got caught up on how much money was at the building. What's our next story be?
I can't.
It's right here. Now, I have a trophy I have to go for. And that's going to kind of take priority over doing the actual mission. It's the only semi-missable one in the whole game. And it's only semi-missable because if I don't do it here,
it's beautiful.
I have to do it in the
Now
DLC
let's hope your idea
missions.
works, because we're nearly out of time.
Listen close, Ezio. You're going to want to fly from fire to fire. The heat of each one you pass over should lift you back up in the air again.
Bene.
Careful, though. There's archers out on the roofs tonight. Avoid those arrows, or it will be a short trip.
I wish there was some way I could use my sword while flying these things.
Well, you do have your feet free. If you get close enough without taking an arrow in the head, maybe you could kick them off the building.
Nice.
It's now or never, amico mio.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot a flying demon!
So I think I need to not manually try to go down to like get some more height or velocity, I guess.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot a flying demon!
Okay, so you have to lock on with L2. That's worth noting. I did kind of purposely crash because I'm getting this early and getting it out of the way.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot the flying demon!
There we go. That was all I needed. Oh, beans. This is a problem. Why are there no fires? Okay, we've got some down here. It's alright, I can kind of just go at it however I want now.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot the flying demon!
Ha ha ha.
What was that?
Don't worry. Probably just kids with firecrackers. Come, it's your move.
That guy has a very unfriendly face.
Down now, don't you? Bastard man!
What? I was mashing square, come on.
Stop! Signore, don't drink that!
You are too late. The Doge is dead.
What? Carlo?
Apologies, signore.
But you should have listened to me when you had the chance. Seems you have failed, assassin.
Forgive me, signore. I tried.
Why? What was it all for?
Assassino! Assassino! He's killed the Doge! The Doge is dead! Do I know you, Messere?
It takes one assassin to kill another, it seems.
We kill thinking it's best for us. Do we not, Messer Ezio?
I do this not for myself. Compio questo sacrificio per il bene superiore. Requiescat in pace.
You killed me? You killed me?
Get him!
Alright, well we need to bonjour the fuck out of here.
Move! What? Damn it! Where there he is!
We'll get the bastard!
Get away!
Ottimo lavoro!
That face, yeah, it's rough. I'm just happy I got the semi-missile trophy.
No, no! Stay away from me! Weapons of the finest grade.
Oh shit.
Please come again.
And now we're starting to look apart.
Ezio! Dio mio! You're alive! Is it true? They say you killed the Doge.
I was trying to save him, Leonardo. But the truth matters little. I failed. And now I'm the most wanted man in Venezia.
Well, perhaps you are in luck. It's Carnevale in Venezia. This is the time when everybody goes without a face.
That's why I'm here. Do you have a mask I can wear?
Of course, of course. Somewhere in here.
Grazie, amico mio. And I have something for you.
Oh, more of the Codex. Aha. This one's quite complex. It's a new design, my friend. A mechanism for your wrist, but not a blade. In fact, it seems to be a kind of arma da fuoco, but as small as a hummingbird.
Is that possible?
I have no idea. Let's build it and find out.
The hidden blade, now it can shoot. Okay, they didn't give me a mask. Yeah, the pistol was really nice when you just needed someone to go down really quick. And it gives you some better ranged options.
You done me good, brother.
Ma certo. But I'm sure your return was not just to play with new toys. Is it about this terrible new dodge they've installed? Marco Barbarigo? Then you'll want to speak with your friend Antonio. I've seen him quite a bit lately at a mutual friend's. I'd look for him there, in the Dorsoduro district, to the south. Ask for Sister Teodora.
Sister?
Well, in a way, yes, sister. And Ezio, you can't be carrying weapons out there today.
Grazie, Leonardo. Now, about that mask.
Well, there's our mask.
Were you raised by wolves, sir?
Is there any new stuff? I know I want to buy bullets, for sure. I thought one of those was lit up.
Tell your friends about me.
Actually, this one's on the way.
The shadows are his element. His nerves are made of steel. Tired of feeling the road through your boots? Is the rain keeping your feet cold and clammy all day? Perhaps it's time you made an appointment to treat your feet right. Come to Pachos. He's got just the boots for you. State attenti. We remind cittadini that the restorative work on several of the city's bridges is ongoing. Please be patient and do not wait for protection in all my way and the ordinance of the air. Cittadini, this is Father the Santo Sole is to commission another site to do it on the chapel, and there are such great heart to submit application as your Papa is no longer available. Get your red hot heart straight off.
I'm a silly queen.
Stimati clienti.
Grazie, and come again, sir.
holy farm. Disputed lands to the south are to be excluded from all mercantile enterprise. However, merchants acting... Eccolo! There! There! This is how you hope to rally support to the forum.
I love sneaking in more assassinations than intended.
Wonders about it.
What happened here? This isn't the battle.
I know I said I was going to quit, and I will. But I want to at least get a foothold in the area. When we do our next session, there is a chance I will have at least some of this map revealed and some more treasure obtained and stuff. Obviously no story progress, but I want to at least get one of these because it can be kind of a launch pad for the others. Yeah, we'll stop right outside of the mission activation. I don't know, I might not get a chance to really do anything because I'll be playing during lunch essentially. Now that I don't have as many errands and chores to do.
I may be a bit disorganized, but
I may pack if I'm feeling a packing mood. It's gonna kind of depend on the kiddos. I say kiddos, they're grown-ass adults, but this is where we're gonna cut it for tonight. So y'all, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, we will be safe, be kind, and I will catch you later.